about you gives me hope. Something about you, yeah.
Hi guys, it's Brookelynne and welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be my review on this Charles Worthington Toning Blue shampoo. It actually is a first impression review because I just used it for the first time today. Now this is a packaging, it's absolutely beautiful and it has obviously like a deep blue, like bright blue packaging. It has white writing. Just says Charles Worthington Plex Toning Blue shampoo. Now, this does say it's for brunette hair, and technically I do have very kind of platinum, really blonde hair with some ginger underneath. So it isn't geared towards hair like mine, but I'm going to tell you why I use it. I use it for the first time. I have actually got the violet shampoo, the ultraviolet, which is geared towards blonde hair, especially lighter blonde hair. But the reason why I bought this is because it does cancel out more orange tones. And as you may know, if you watch my channel and you watch my kind of journey to platinum blonde, white blonde hair, you'll know before I got my hair bleached, highlighted and bleached, I had a ginger copper colour. So if you see that underneath my hair, obviously it's dulled down quite a bit because I haven't toned or got that done in ages, but I will be getting it done in the new year, touching up the underneath as well as the blonde. But this was, hang on, this part was a lot like a brighter ginger copper colour. So I had a lot of orange tones in my hair, and when it was getting bleached out, a lot of them orange tones still remained, and even after 3 or 4 bleachings, I still had some residual leftover warmer tones in my hair, which is to be expected because I was going from a very copper, ginger, orange toned hair to a very white, ashy, cool toned hair. I would say I have more of a clean blonde than an ashy blonde, and that's done on purpose. Now, when I do get my toner done at the hairdressers, when I get my high lift tint to my roots, I do get an ashier toner, but that does tend to wash out because I prefer to have a clean blonde, and I just top it up with like a toning shampoo or like a gloss sometimes. So I wanted to get rid of them residual leftover slightly orange tones in my hair, which I had a few patches that were a bit too warm for my liking and too orange, and it kind of interfered with my clean blonde look. So I know, because I have trained as a hairdresser and all, I'm not a practicing hairdresser, but I've done a course and everything a few years ago. So I know the colour wheel, and orange is opposite to blue. So a blue shampoo, if you've got orange tones in your hair, say for instance you're like myself who's went from like a ginger tone where that's natural, or artificially coloured dyed hair, but you're bleaching it up to be blonde and you want to get rid of any orange tones, then get a blue. And if you've went from like a really dark brown black and you're bleaching your hair up, but you have to go through, or your hair has to go through all these different levels and undertones such as red, orange, yellow, you know what I mean, before you get that white blonde look. But a blue shampoo like this will help. And it does have a slightly bit of a green tinge to it, but it hasn't really transpired to my hair. Now, if you put it on and left on too long, it probably would, because if you've got white blonde hair, I would say be careful. Maybe if you're really scared of it, just put it on, rinse it off. This is around £10, by the way, the price of it. You can get it from Boots, Superdrug, and online. I think various places do stock it, in store and online. Just do a Google search if you're not sure, and you'll find out. So when I used it today, actually, as I said before, I separated out my blonde from my ginger, because obviously I want this to still be ginger. So basically I just separated out, like just sectioned off my hair and made sure to get every bit of blonde in the top half, and then the ginger kind of left as is. I washed ginger part first with my Waterman shampoo, and then what I did was I washed, the first wash I did, because I knew this is really strong, it's Salon Strength toning shampoo, just to be aware. I did use my Watermans once, and then I got a good big dollop of this because I've got quite thick hair, and then I just massage it through the top section of my hair from root to tip. And then I noticed, because it does have a bit of a green tinge when you massage it in, and I was like, I looked at my hair and it looked a bit like green tingy, and then I freaked out, so I literally washed that out of my hair, and then noticed some parts maybe could have done with that being left on a bit longer, so I done a little bit on them spots, rinsed that out, and then conditioned with my beloved Garnier, I think it's the Ultimate Blends Honey. I put a load of that on because toning shampoos tend to be drying. Now this one, Colour Plex, is meant to be a strengthening shampoo, which is amazing if you have bleached hair or coloured hair. Like my hair's been bleached to the nines, so any kind of Colour Plex strengthening, restoring treatment in a shampoo is great for me. And I found, even though it is Colour Plex, it is drying, so any toning shampoo I would always recommend to follow up with a really good conditioner, especially a deep conditioning mask, especially if you have bleached hair. Now, Charles Worthington have various different hair care lines. The Colour Plex has different products, 6 shades of products in their shampoo and conditioner range. They have a lot of things, well, a lot of shampoos and conditioners for blondes, brunettes, and they've got, the blondes have got the Violet, which is like a kind of weaker strength purple shampoo. The Ultraviolet, which I have, is a stronger salon strength, similar type strength to this, but only a violet colour. Then they have their Blonde Enhancing Shampoo, which is meant to kind of lighten your hair a bit with like lemon. And I think they have another one, Blonde Protecting, I'm not entirely sure. Then the brunette range will have this, because it is technically geared towards if you have like brunette hair, but I've ignored that. But this is in the brunette range. Then they have the Brunette Colour Enhancing, which adds like warm chestnut chocolate brunette tones to your hair. I've tried that shampoo when I had dark brown black hair, and it was really nice. Then they have the Protecting Brunette Shampoo, which kind of protects the colour in your hair. And I believe they have others. I don't think they have anything for redheads, which those should do. Even just like a colour depositing for copper or redhead, I think if they added them into the line, their whole line would be complete. But they have great variety for coloured hair. Another thing I would like, because I think if you mix this with the Ultraviolet, if you want to get rid of both yellow and orange, say for instance you do struggle with a lot of yellow and orange in your hair, for instance you're bleaching your hair up to go platinum, buy both, a dollop of each, depends on what you struggle with more. Use more blue if you struggle more with orange, more ultraviolet if you struggle more with yellow. Mix them into your hand in shampoo, apply thoroughly from root to tip onto your hair, leave it on for 5 minutes maximum, and you will have a nasty clean white blonde look to your hair, as close to white blonde as possible, and you'll be banished of them unwanted tones. So what I think they should bring out is an ultra indigo shampoo. So Charles Worthington, if you're watching, bring out the best of both worlds of your toning blue shampoo and your toning violet shampoo. We want to see, well, I want to see an ultra indigo shampoo. Please. That'll be amazing. But yeah, first impressions, I really do like it. I could have left it on a bit longer, but I was scared of it going green because it did look a bit like aqua-y. I was like, oh my goodness, what have I done? But looking at my hair now, it doesn't look green. But I could have left it on a little bit longer to get any orange out of my hair, but then it's done a good job, to be fair. It's done a good job for being left on for like, what, 2 minutes. It's done a really good job. Like, my hair just looks clean, blonde, which is the look I go for. And yeah, so I'll pop a picture what my hair looked like before I toned it here. Now, bear in mind it's winter lighting and my hair looks duller than what it would in real life. So add a couple of shades of brightness onto that and you get the realistic result. But here you go. So would I say this shampoo is for you? I would say if you have a lot of orange in your hair, say for instance you're going blonde from ginger to brown, like any of them tones of hair, you have darker hair but you have a lot of orange in your hair that's getting lifted when you get it highlighted or bleached, and you're looking for a shampoo that's stronger than a purple shampoo, it's going to lift out them orange tones. Because if you have a lot of orange in your hair, purple shampoo on its own will not touch it. Get this, it's for you, you will love it. And it's going to be for you if you aren't like my hair colour, but you do have the colour this is intended for, like a dark or brunette hair, but you don't like a lot of warmth, you like a really ashy brunette, and then get this. And it's going to be for you if you are a balayage brunette and you like a cooler toned colour to your highlights, your balayage highlights or ombre highlights, whatever, ombre balayage highlights in your brunette hair. Get this because it will work really well for you. And it's going to be for you if you live in the UK and you have easy access to Boots, Superdrug or online, and you don't mind spending a little bit extra for a drugstore product, because £10 is a bit dear for drugstore, but it is still affordable. But this will last you ages, you don't need to use much of it to get a good result. Then it's going to be for you. And if you are on a budget, I would say it's going to be for you. Say for instance you want to try a salon strength toning shampoo, but you can't justify spending 15, 20, 25 upwards on them, but you don't mind spending £10 if it's going to last you for months and months, then it's going to be for you. Definitely get it. It's not going to be for you if you have no orange in your hair at all and you only struggle with yellow toned. Get the ultraviolet. Don't get this because it will not touch yellow. And it's not going to be for you if you can't get a hold of this shampoo. Like say for instance you're not from a country where they stock it, then no. Try to find a blue shampoo that is available in your country. It's not going to be for you if you don't like a drying shampoo. This will dry your hair a little bit, but you can use a mask. If I could speak, you can use a mask, like a good conditioning mask, after you've rinsed this out of your hair, and it'll kind of correct the dryness. But if you like to use a quick conditioner after your toning shampoo, the only one I've tried that isn't that drying is the Fanola one, and they do a no orange shampoo. So if you can get the Fanola in your country but you can't get this, then a good alternative would be the no orange by Fanola, but I haven't tried that yet, so I can't really say if it's anything like this, but I'm assuming it is because both of them are blue shampoos. But blue shampoos is like purple shampoos, vary in tone. But the no yellow I tried from the Fanola range 5 years ago had a similar tone to it compared to the ultraviolet, so it could be on the same range, I don't know. But if you're looking for a less drying version, then try that. But try it at your own risks. I haven't tried the Fanola in like 5 years. It could have changed their formula, but I'm just giving you a suggestion. Don't shoot the messenger. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again for the next one. Stay gorgeous. God bless. Bye.